Hello, YouTube.
We're showing this to all of our gullible little watchers,
Yes.
subscribers.
Love you.
Yes. Our 400 subscribers that described us from just playing Minecraft.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then this should be quite the change.
Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
there
Yes,
will be
it
a
is.
warning.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh man, this story is so bad.
Really, really is.
We have to stop and breathe.
I have to continuously make fun of it. It's so bad.
Yes.
Okay. The snow will continue, Catherine.
Oh, yeah, it's ready. It's been ready as soon as Lexi says hello to YouTube. I just said, who's making that noise?
This rapper.
Sorry, I have a popsicle.
Oh, okay.
A popsicle to go with our erotic fan fiction.
Oh, perfect.
Except it's not fan fiction. That's the
It's
worst
original
part.
fiction.
Yes.
Our erotic whatever it is. Ooh.
Okay, so since you've missed out on the first 2/3 of this, our characters are Jerry, Ron, and Kyle.
And Jerry has a boner for Ron and Kyle, but he just learned that Ron and Kyle are were-dolphins.
Oh no, this story.
I love that reaction. Oh no, the story.
Yes, this story.
Okay. So Beth, it was your turn.
Yes, it is. Are we ready?
Yes, we're ready.
Okay, here we go. Final stretch. Jerry leaned forward, the water rushing past him on either side, holding tight to the dorsal fin of a dolphin he also knew as Kyle. The second dolphin accompanying them was the guy that Jerry had known for years as Ron. The sun was now fully up, and the morning light glinted off the waves. The shore grew rockier and rockier.
Wait, question.
Huh?
What?
Can they change the dolphins at will? Because it's not a full moon anymore.
That's what I was wondering!
Jessica Fain didn't do her research on were-dolphins very well.
Apparently not.
I mean, yes, because there's so much, about where dolphins
I
out
have
there.
a shelf full of literature.
Any of it weird dolphins.
All of it is were dolphins.
They don't know. Oh yeah. They don't know.
Okay. The shore grew rockier and rockier, and at some landmark visible to Jerry, invisible to Jerry, the dolphins rounded and started heading into shore. When they got to shallow water, Kyle leaned to indicate that Jerry should dismount. Jerry slid off the smooth gray back and found the water was about waist deep. There was the shimmering around the dolphins, and Kyle and Ron were standing up and splashing in the water. Your bird's getting into this.
Yes, he is.
Go on.
Better hurry.
Kyle cupped his hands and splashed Ron and Jerry, his wet mop of hair falling in his face. They yelped and started splashing him back. He ducked underwater and pinched Ron on the ass. As Ron plowed through the water after him, creating little light waves in the wake of his powerful torso, Kyle surfaced and made a show of hiding behind Jerry, keeping him between him and Ron. In their roughhousing, they drew close to each other. I'm sorry, I'm imagining this and it's ridiculous.
I know.
Bumping cock and ass and thigh in the water. And then they were standing on either side of Jerry, kissing him.
Mwah, 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 mwah.
Thank you for the sound effects. first kiss Kyle, leaning down, sweet full lips, his hand running through that mop of hair, running down his back, squeezing his buttock in one hand. That's a fun word. Running the hand back up again, and then he leaned up to Ron, whose firm lips were surprisingly mobile when they met his own. Duh, that's because lips are nothing but fat. Jerry gave a little sudden inhale as he felt Ron's hard stubble against his cheek, and he gasped again when Ron grasped his shoulder, encouraging Jerry to lean into his chest. Jerry could smell the musk of his sweat, even in the water. Ew!
Ew.
Then Ron was pressing down on his shoulder. Lean back, and Jerry leaned back and was floating on his back in the water. The waves gently lapped that. I'm getting horrible at this.
Anytime we need to switch.
I'm okay. The waves lapped gently at his sides, and he watched as both Ron and Kyle leaned over and began to teasingly tongue parts of his body exposed to the air. I could just imagine this, and it's awful.
I know!
Jerry gasped as Kyle's agile mouth sucked on first one nipple and then the other. Then he squirmed as Ron slid his lips and mouth up and down Jerry's stomach, grazing his... I'm like 13 right now. Crap. Grazing his pubic hair on the each time coming a little closer to Jerry's cock. He could feel himself trembling with anticipation. They tired of teasing him and each put his lips to his. Why am I suddenly 13?
You know this word, Beth. You have said it a ton of times.
I have written this word. They tired of teasing him and each put his lips to his cock at the same time. Taking
Breathing, guys.
Taking turns at going up and down the sides, their mouths very warm compared to the water. Oh shit. He closed his eyes and was weightless in the waves, feeling them lap and nudge at him as one mouth ran down to the base of his shaft and the other sucked at the glands. The sensation.
So the two dudes are dolphins right now?
I don't know if they're dolphins or humans. I'm really confused.
I'm not. I think they're humans.
It sounds
Okay.
like they're
They're
human.
dolphins, because that just makes it like 10 times better.
Okay, everybody picture talking dolphins.
And
Talking dolphins with hands.
Sensation grew stronger as their mouths grew more intense. It squirmed out of his float and had to stand again. Why don't we go inland? He said hoarsely. But even after he said that, they didn't want to stop touching each other.
Touchy touchy.
They all just kissed again for a moment, enjoying the sensation of tongues meeting, his hands sliding down on hands sliding down on bodies, of legs touching groins and pressing. Finally, they pulled themselves away and jumped into the water and swam further inland until they came to a deserted rocky beach.
Why did they jump into the water if they were already in the water?
I don't
They
know.
were magically floating just
Oh,
above
oh,
the
oh.
water.
Found my second favorite part of this. No one comes here, said Rob. We suddenly have a fourth character. Name is Rob.
People there.
Ron is now Rob.
But just this one instance.
No, it pops up again. Oh my god, you guys. The author forgot her own character's name.
Oh my god, so it does!
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Shit.
Over there, he said, or he waved his arm, is only open to off-road vehicles, and no one comes out this far because of the rocks. Perfect, said Jerry. His head was still reeling, thinking of their mouths on his body, and he was determined to return the favor, at least a little. He knelt on the wet sand and pulled them both close in, and experimentally tried to get both their cocks in his mouth at the same time. That doesn't work. It was a challenge he'd never faced before. Gee, I wonder why. And while he couldn't really get more than the heads and some of the shaft without bodies getting in the way, the ensuing squirming and his hands grabbing his head was satisfying. They're trying to pull your head off. He got his bearings and brought his hands into play, stroking first Ron's massive shaft with his hands while inhaling Kyle's rod and then moving his head over to lovingly explore the head of Ron's cock, while he rapidly ran his hand up and down Kyle's cock. Okay, there's too many of these going on around here. I'm losing track of who's who.
I don't know what's happening anymore.
His fingers slick with saliva and pre-cum.
Do you want me to start that?
I think I've got this.
Okay.
Kyle moaned and grabbed his hand, pushed him off, and knelt down to Jerry's level and began running his tongue over Jerry's neck, bringing it up to his ear, his hot breath causing shivers to run down Jerry's back. Jerry was torn between wanting to pay attention to Ron and to Kyle finally giving in to Kyle's insistent mouth. Wait, to Kyle finally giving into his own mouth?
Yeah, I don't understand.
Meeting it fully, inhaling the sweet saltiness of Kyle's sweat. Ew. Jerry rolled Kyle on his back, their mouths never parting, and the two of them rubbed their bodies against each other, and then they ground their cocks together. Jerry was vaguely aware of Rob. There's Rob again.
Rob, there he is.
Some random voyeur.
He's the only other person that ventured past those rocks.
Rob stroking himself behind him and reached a hand down and began stroking Kyle.
Okay. I've been wanting to do this for months, breathed Jerry heavily. Wait. I've been wanting to do this for months, breathed Jerry heavily. I've been wanting to do this to you for months, Kyle gasped. Fuck me. Said Jerry. He thought he was hard before. Pull your legs up. Kyle obligingly drew up his legs, exposing his pucker. Oh, why do they have to use that word? Exposing his pucker in the sunlight. Ew, just stop that. Put it away. Jerry gulped. I picture like a cat butt. That's why I hear I picture a pucker.
I just heard pucker or something of you're pucking your lips.
Oh god, no, there's lips in his butt. Okay, I'm continuing. Jerry gulped and forced himself to slow down a little. As Kyle gulped and squirmed, Jerry worked his mouth down, giving Kyle's nipples a small bite, sucking and nibbling the sides of Kyle's beautiful torso, giving one last long tongue caress to his cock. What? Where are his lips right now? His nipples, his torso, his cock. Giving one last long tongue
Just
caress to his cock.
On his butt.
And finally settling on the cleft between his legs, pushing his legs up further, lovingly— this is such a long sentence! Lovingly exploring and probing Kyle's pucker with his tongue. Pucker! All this time, Jerry was working his own cock until it was oozing with pre-cum, hearing Kyle's gasps give way to deeper sighs. If you guys did the background noises, I die. Jerry drew back and began to slowly push into Kyle's sensitive ass. The pre-cum slowly away. They're not using lube? No!
No, they are not. And on a beach filled with sand.
Oh my god. He was pushing inch by inch when he felt Ron at his back, his hot breath on Jerry's neck. Ron reached forward to pull and twist his nipples, little stabs of pain to mingle with the pleasurable tightness enfolding his shaft, Ron's giant erection pressing into one of his buttocks.
And I have to ask it, I always have to ask it, how many butts does this guy have?
What?
Pressing
Maybe
into
5?
one of his buttocks.
That's just like setting it against one side.
I know, you're not even like pushing it.
There's some
It's
slab
just,
that
it's
I'll
like he
poke.
has more than one butt.
Maybe there's just puckers all over his butt. Okay.
That
Like
is
it's
a
a
really
dolphin.
weird image that came to my head.
He could feel one of Ron's large fingers slickly slide into his own ass, penetrating him, causing his hips to shudder with pleasure. His movement translated to Kyle, who groaned and grabbed his ass, pulling him forward, spreading his cheeks ever wider, getting him ready. He groaned in his turn as he felt the finger withdraw and the massive head of Ron's cock bump up against his asshole. See, then she calls it an asshole as a pucker an asshole. Dripping with pre-cum and groaned again as he felt the head nudge past the sensitive outside ridge and force its way in. He was already deep in Kyle, and Jerry writhed and worked his hips as Ron entered him inch by sensitive inch. Kyle pulled him down, trying frantically to rub his large cock against Jerry's stomach. I don't know what's happening right now. Ron reached around with one of his
Fantasy.
large hands to grab Kyle's cock, enfolding it, jerking it. Kyle and Jerry were deep kissing while Jerry's hips worked out a rhythm with Ron.
Ooh, deep kissing.
Deep kissing, that's better than shallow kissing. The two of them moved together slowly in tandem, each movement pure pleasure. Ron leaned down, driving his rod even deeper and gently, almost tenderly kissed Jerry's neck and ran his teeth over the sensitive nape. What is happening? Jerry
They're just trying to use every sensual word that they know and put it all into one sentence.
Jerry could feel himself about to come and began to fuck Kyle's ass more aggressively. Ron picked up on his
All that
increasing...
sand in there.
I know. Ron picked up on his increasing excitement and matched... I almost said excrement. And matched it with his pounding into him. Jerry could feel Kyle tighten around his rod, exquisitely tight, and... Ugh! This freaking sentence, they're all so long. Exquisitely tight as Kyle cried out and his fingernails were digging into Jerry's ass. He hardly had time to feel the hot jizz on his stomach, and Ron fucking him even more aggressively as he was pumping his own juice as hard as he could into Kyle, jackhammering him, crying out loudly with every thrust. Okay, now this is a really bad grammar error. He still shooting and groaning when he could feel Ron's release filling him. Ron grabbing his shoulders with hard hands, shoving against him with a grunt, the hot cum spilling out and down into his legs. Oh god. For a moment they just panted, catching their breaths. Ron pulled out and rolled to his side onto the sand, and Jerry followed in turn. They all lay for a minute, still gasping, sticky with sweat and with cum, covered with sand.
That's the worst cocktail.
Oh god, Ron, almost there. Ron grinned and leaned over Jerry, putting an affectionate arm over him to run his fingers through Kyle's hair. And that is what it's all about. People think that dolphins are cute, but we're predators. We go after food and we go after pleasure, he grinned.
It's true. Dolphins are the only animals that rape people.
Jerry mumbled, I don't feel like sushi. What? What? Both Ron
Are they
and
gonna
Kyle
kill
laughed.
them and eat them now?
I know. And Ron and Kyle are laughing. Maybe they're just like, this dumb bitch. We must not have done something right then. We'll have to try harder next time, Kyle smirked. Jerry opened and closed his mouth. Next time, life had suddenly gotten very interesting. I think I need a meal first. That sounds good. Sushi? Piped Kyle. Everyone laughed. What is this conversation? I want sushi, but I want food. Do you want sushi?
Maybe she put that line too early and forgot to fix it.
I guess so. It's because she forgot Ron's name was Ron and not Rob. Ron rolled his eyes. You and your sushi. Why pay that much money for something you can hunt when you change? Let's get pancakes instead. They all agreed and pushed towards the water to begin the swim back to town. The end.
Sushi is not raw fish.
Actually, it is sort of, but not always.
Sushi literally means sticky rice.
Sashimi is raw fish.
Yeah.
Oh
well,
God.
this lady
She doesn't even know her own characters' names.
I know.
I don't think we can count on her to know much of anything else.
And she's...
That is true.
Oh dear God.
Rob.
I kind of want to read the advertisement for her other book at the end of this.
Oh my God, I know.
May I?
Yes.
Also by Jessica Vane, Fancy Dress Fuck.
Oh no.
Holidays are just work days when you work at a historic inn, but this Halloween, Sarah has traded in her sensible clothes for a pretty costume, and a new coworker seems to be interested in what's beneath her long skirts. But a horny ghost arrives.
What?
And he just might have plans for the lad and for her. It's trick and treat, not or and, when the ghost sucks, licks, and fucks them both silly.
Oh my God. Ugh, Amazon is full of so much bad erotica. I don't even know what to do.
I don't know, but ever since I looked at this, I have been bombarded with the most awful, awful stories.
My Amazon suggestion list is really bad. Because I've just been reading paragraphs on all of these freaking bad stories.
What was the one I saw earlier? Seduced by bears?
There's like seduced by dragons, seduced by bears, there's like doggies, there's a milk fetish. Jesus Christ. Centaurs and minotaurs are really popular. Okay,
I don't
really
get it.
popular.
I don't get it.
What I don't get is how this is like published and she has multiple books and what?
I know, she has multiple books, all of them badly written erotica.
Yes.
I can write better erotica with my eyes closed.
I...
And just keyboard smash.
It ditto. Oh my God.
So
I don't even know what
was that
happened.
it?
Like,
Yep,
was
that
the entire
was
story.
the end. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I didn't.
I did.
I still need
Standing
to
there.
read My Immortal.
Oh yes, that's published a book. You should go buy it.
Shameless plug.
Yes.
Yes. I have published a book that is not horrible, horrible erotica.
Yes.
If you are scarred,
Good.
too bad. We warned you.
Trust-
We warned you.
Trust me, we're scarred.
They are very scarred. So scarred.
But seriously,
Yeah.
go support this author because we need more of her bad writing.
Okay. I think that ends our
You
video,
guys
right?
have a good breather.
Yeah.
I don't know, I might still burst into laughter.
Hee 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 hee.
I picture Rob in the background. You guys forgot about me.
It's just some guy sitting on a rock, watching them.
Just tearing and all that, you know.
No one
Sitting in the
loves me.
background. This is strangely erotic.
Dolphin sex, man.
Who even knew dolphins could do that with their puckers?
Oh god.
Jerry and his multiple butts. I just imagine his back is covered with butts.
Oh god. No. This is a horrible mental image.
I don't know why the whole time I just kept picturing them as dolphins and just doing it.
That made it much better.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking too.
Because it never
With
said...
instead with
be
hands,
their
it'd be
dolphins
fins
if
and
they
all that
don't-
kind of stuff.
If they don't
I
do it
think there
while
was
they're
like
dolphins.
one brief sentence saying that they turned back to humans, but it was so
choose to
mixed in with
ignore it.
everything else.
There's so much ass grabbing. I don't even know what happened.
Now that is a quote.
Yeah.
There is so much ass grabbing, I don't even know what happened.
Gosh.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, there's our specialness.
Yeah, did you enjoy that?
I hope they do. You know, well, me failing in Minecraft and all that kind of stuff. But yeah,
How about you, though, Catherine? Did you enjoy it? You have not heard this story before.
true, sort of. I kind of at the beginning when it first came out that we couldn't give the version, the
Yeah,
full
true.
version.
Lexi, did you read it? I linked it to you?
No.
No.
Oh, that's fine.
I looked at it
No.
and went, I should read this, but no.
That's fine.
I fear I was gonna get lost.
And I heard the best part, so
Yes.
Yeah.
You totally heard the best
Pretty
part.
much.
Oh, it's already done? Oh. 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 Yeah.
I want to read something else, but I can't find anything else.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Oh. Read comments?
There are comments on this story. Holy crap. I'm going to go find... Yes, I want to read the comments on this book.
how many stars does this have on Amazon?
I think 2.
I don't blame him.
Yes, there
why?
are 2
Oh,
stars.
God.
There are 4 reviews.
Only 4?
4 reviews.
I thought there was more than that.
3 1 stars and a single 5.
I do believe Aisha has to go on and leave a comment that was, there was so much butt grabbing, I don't even know what happened. That will be your review.
I'm going to.
Okay, I'm going to now read the 4 comments. Number 1. This will destroy you. I can no longer remember my mother's embrace. Help. Please. Someone help. My life has been irrevocably altered by the purchase of this book. I exist to warn others now. Please, end my suffering.
Oh my god.
Number 2.
Oh my god.
I don't think she knows how the anus works. This
Wait. You said that she's a lesbian, right? But it can't explain it. That can't explain it.
But women have buttholes.
Still,
True.
this is incredibly short and not very well written. About half of it is sex with no lube and almost no stretching. I really don't think the author knows how a human anus works. These weird opens didn't really think things through. I'm saving the best for last, so I'm gonna skip number 3 and go to number 4.
Okay.
Screams, in capital letters. Wow, I have no idea what to say. Why are there were dolphins? Where do they have a 3-way by the sea? What is a 3? Question mark. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Way, question mark, question mark, question mark. Question mark. Who am I?
I just spat
And
tea on my crotch. Thanks.
who Who am I? And 7 question marks. And last but not least, the 5-star review.
Oh god.
Oh no.
I'm wet.
That's it.
No. This book has touched my dorsal fins. I personally have witnessed many 3-ways on my days of traveling close to shore, but have never partaken in one. Next time, thanks to Jessica Vane and her amazing writing, I may have the courage to try. It was a sexy, captivating, and emotional read, and it will make your blowhole whistle with pleasure. Spoiler alert, I can't believe the pod left Jerry behind, though. If it was my pod, we would have welcomed him with open flippers. Please, write another.
Oh my god.
Someone definitely likes dolphins, apparently.
Someone thinks they're a were-dolphin.
Yeah.
Apparently so.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Why am I watching this? This is so fascinating for some reason.
Is that our finale to the video?
I think so. The comments.
Hooray.
That was just.
Alright.
I just clappered on that.
We just read for an hour, you guys.
Pretty
Awesome.
much. We pretty much did. Good job. Clapper.
Okay.
I applaud you for reading it. I don't know if I would
Goodbye.
have been able to
Oh, it was hard.
get it out.
To watch the beginning of the video and just... Oh. But yes, goodbye, people of YouTube. And if you have not unsubscribed by now, you are all little angels.
We love every
Yes.
one of you. May
I
your
don't know any of
This
you,
this
but I
this
love
video
y'all.
this video
Thanks, Lexi.
is the ultimate test for fans to us. This is the ultimate test. You have to surpass this test.
This is the ultimate
All the ones who
challenge.
subscribe get a cookie. All the ones who unsubscribe, well, you may save your lives.
You get a
Get a
sandy
cookie.
penis in your face.
Ooh.
That's kind of painful.
It's supposed to be.
Not sure if want?
Yes. I think you'd really disturb our viewers even more now. Let's see how much we get.
So yeah, this is what we do in our spare time.
Yes. Yes.
This is literally it.
Yep. This is our life right here, just reading bad porn to you guys. Poor
Not
porn.
Not porn. Erotic.
Oh, erotic. Oh. Well, I don't know. Dolphin porn. I don't know if you call that porn or just something very
Except
wrong.
Amazon doesn't allow porn, so it's erotica. I kid you
What?
not.
It doesn't. What? What? It doesn't
I
make any
kid you
sense.
not. That's how it works.
But isn't that like the same definition? Huh?
Rocka's like written porn.
I don't know. Aisha, remember the old man? The flashy old man?
Oh my god, no. Let's not bring it up. Let's end the video.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'll save you all.
We're done.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.